Good day and welcome to Scuola Corghi. Today we are going to present Corghi new truck balancer ET1680. Available also in display version. As you can see, this is of course a 22-inch touchscreen monitor version. The ET1680 basically is the new addition in Corghi range for truck and bus, but also of course a passenger car wheels balancing, replacing ET77 and ET88. As I said, we make the demonstration on the ET1680, which is the monitor version. Similar machine, but display is our ET1650. Both these machines are now fully in our price list, so available for orders, available for standard production, and we want to go through the features of this family. First of all, family of a new truck balancer with a very strong Corghi family feeling. As you can see, the chassis, which is quite massive, quite robust, resembles pretty much the design of Corghi passenger car wheel balancer. And this is very, very important to keep the family, let's say, together and homogeneous. Nice feature of this machine, we'll go through this later. Very, very important now with the development of the technologies in the tire industry are the diagnostic features. A whole set of sonar diagnostic accessories that we'll review to measure radial, rim, wheel, and lateral runout. But again, let's start first from the, let's say, hardware and main feature. Quite robust, I told you, family feeling, including in the graphic interface, which is our usual and common Corghi graphic interface. The machine is, as I was said, very strong, almost over dimension. It can handle basically all truck tires, including the very heavy military tires. Capability of up to 300 kilograms in wheel weight. It has a maximum wheel size of 52 inches and rim size of 30 inches. Balancing, and this is quite a news compared to previous model ET7788, is made through this, let's say, inverter-driven group with a 40 millimeter diameter shaft, and this is the difference compared to our previous model. So same diameter shaft of our passenger car balancer to make also the machine easier to handle in terms of accessory. Open and close brackets, talking of accessory, when you order the machine, remember that you have to add what we call mandatory compulsory accessory, which are basically the centering and locking group, locking kits that you can see on basically this holder here. Later in the presentation, we will go into the details of various and different options we have. We were talking of the spinning group, so let's finish this part. As I was saying, this is inverter driven. It has an automatic electrical brake, which means that this machine doesn't need any air with the exception of the wheel lifter. RPA, so basically automatic search of the position at the end of the spinning. You pull down the hood and the machine starts spinning automatically, then finds the right position for weight application. Weight application is done normally at 5 o'clock. We have, in terms of measurement devices here, an accessory, which is basically the sonar for measuring the wheel width, whereas for distance and diameter, we have our, let's say, Smart Arm Plus, as we call it. It features, if I can find, yes, it's here, a laser light for weight application, and it is automatic for measurement of distance and diameter. It has an internal LED light to make the environment easier, to understand and see. I think this is more or less it for the group. The machine is made here in Correggio, of course. It's made in Italy using our know-how and technology for many, many years. Going back to the hardware part, we have built-in wheel lifter here. So no accessory, this is built in, it comes as standard in the machine. If you want to handle heavy tires, this is a must. It has comfortable, I mean, it's not really rocket science, but here you can place your accessories and it looks quite handy. As quite handy is the way you control the pneumatic lifter. As I said, this is the only place where we have a pneumatic control, so air on the machine. The cylinder is inside the chassis. From that black panel, you can easily access the cylinder for maintenance. Talking of maintenance, and now I'll move to the other side of this nice machine with very nice and big holder for weights and everything, as you can see. Small door where just undoing a few screws, you can have access to all the electronics. So here we have the boards protected, and as I said, you can access easily the core of the machine from the front panel. Electronic parts are here well protected, so easy to maintain and of course to operate, but also to maintain. We know that this is an important feature. Handy pocket just for an extra, let's say, space if more items are needed. What else? Talking of family feeling, one touch button to move and select quickly the several applications. The graphic interface is known, and we'll go through this with later in the presentation with Enrico, that will come on stage in a while. I think I told everything regarding the spinning group, regarding the measurement features. What's important is that we now focus on the capabilities that the machine has in terms of diagnostic measurements. These are accessories, so you can use the machine as a standard balancer, and this is what you need to order, and that's it. If you want to go further in the technology, you want to have the optional sonar diagnostic kits. It's basically 3 independent kits. One which is there, this is for the radial run out for the whole wheel, and this comes and becomes quite handy for our best fit software routine. Best fit is basically a software routine that tells you where best to put the wheel on the car based on the radial total run out, meaning that you know that, of course, if there is a small ovalization, you can put the wheel on the axle of the truck, in this case, compensating the small ovalization of the wheel with the position where you basically lock the wheel on the truck. There are also other 2 always sonar run out accessory. One is basically for the radial rim and usual for the fast matching between rim and tire, and the other is the lateral sonar run out. With these 3 kits, you can have a full diagnostic of the tire, so lateral, radial for both wheel and rim. And with this software routine, so you can access the features of the best fit and of the fast match. Talking about software, latest development, it's indicated here, Weight Management Plus. So it's our weight management that we have improved and implemented with the indication of savings in terms of time, weight of the weights, grams, let's say, and also money if you load in the system the cost of the weight. I think it's all for the moment. I think you want to see the machine running as a standard balancing and running with the diagnostic features, and also go through the features that the graphic interface allows us. To do this, I ask the support of Enrico, who is coming now on stage and will support me with the technical part. Thank you, Enrico. You take over.
Okay, we show you quickly the aim of the machine. I take the the wheels. We charge the wheels on the lifter. We can raise maximum 300 kilo with the lifter. For centering the rim, we have two different kits. The professional with this kind of flange is the same kit that we have also in the past. Change only that the diameter is 40 millimeters, because this machine have a shaft of 40 millimeters. The other solution, you can use the standard cones kit that I show you later. This system clearly is more, the centering of the rim, you done with more accuracy, okay? Is more professional. Also, the handle, you can take and buy two different handles. This is the quicker, because you have a quick movement, and the best, of course, and also you have the possibility to take the manual handle that you need to move manually for lock the rim. Centering the rim. Now, when we have locking, we have touchscreen software very similar to our passenger car models, with the same arm of the passenger car model. The arm is automatic and takes diameter and distance in automatic, and in this model is standard also the laser blade for help the customer to take and see where it takes the position for the weight. In this case, we have a steel rim, okay, and we take the measure only on the board of the rim, and I come back with the arm in the rest position. After, if we have also the sonar, we can take the lateral sonar, we can take also in automatic the measure of the width. The external sonar is accessory. If you don't install it, you need to insert manually the width of the rim. And this is the dimension for steel rim. If you work with aluminum, we have, I would say before, the laser on the laser blade on the arm for takes 1 and 2 position for aluminum rim. And after, when you go on the position, if you press on the weight, the tires goes in automatic in the right position. And in automatics, the laser for the positioning of the weight is activated, and the difference from the other models and the other balancer for car is that the laser line is not more at 6 o'clock, but is at 5 o'clock. This is a more comfortable position for the operator, especially if you work with truck tire, because are more big than passenger tire. Now we come back still in dynamic program, because I want to show you a balancing procedure. I take the measure only on the board. I close the cover, in automatic starting the spin, and in automatic the machine takes also the width with the sonar. For steel rim, like all the other balancer model, we need to put the weight at 12 o'clock. In automatic, I would say the tires, the wheels goes in automatic with an inverter, with we don't call it RPA because the system is a little different, but it's also automatic movement and automatic braking for lock the tire in the right position. And after we put the weight manually at 12 o'clock, I need to change the weight. 12 o'clock with the refinement of the shaft, we put the weight at 12 o'clock. And we do a spin only for show the final result. For aluminum rim, of course, you don't put the weight at 12 o'clock, but you use the laser at 5 o'clock, and you put manually the laser with the refinement of the laser. Now, you can see also, if you have, I put in the other side, if you have this icon, blue on, in automatic, the machine do a diagnostic measure in the same time that do the unbalancing measure. With this program, in the same time, we can measure also the run out of the wheels, and in automatic, you can see also if the tire have a run out deformation, in automatic, you see the best fit function, the yellow point on the software, and if you put the yellow point in the right position, the software tell you the best fit feature, and tell you to put with the wheels in this position, put a mark on the tire at 12 o'clock for lock and fix this wheel on the track with this mark at 12 o'clock, okay, for compensate the run out with the gravity when you lock the tire on the track. After that, I can show you the weight management program that we have a little bit modified. You can activate from here. If you see, the machine don't tell you more with a green flag and a graphics of the unbalancing, but it's more easy, only OK, and we don't have more the two programs with Rabbit and Tartos, but we have only one program, sorry. OK, and also on the top of the screen, you can see very easier how many weight you have saving, how many time you are saving, and also how many money, because you have the possibility to put on the setup the price of the weight. Now we can skip on the diagnostic. In the middle you see the green icon. In this case, tell you that the diagnostic of the run out is okay, because we have do the diagnostic only of the run out. If you want to do the complete diagnostic, you can change directly from here. But important things is with the diagnostic of the run out, only the run out, you don't lose time, because you take the dimension, you take the measure in the same time of the unbalancing procedure. If you want, and with this procedure, you measure only the run out. With the second icon, you measure run out and also the formation of the rim with the other sonar. And with the third icon, you do a full diagnostic with run out, rim, and also lateral side of the wheel. It's important things, if you activate the procedure directly from this icon, every spin you do the diagnostic. And with the full procedure, your time is more longer, because for do the complete diagnostic, you need more time for do this measure. If you want to do the diagnostic only of the single wheels, you can enter in the menu and select this icon on the screen, the same of the other car wheel balancer. This is the explanation when you put the tire in the best fit position, in the yellow here. In automatic, the software show you how I explained before, do a mark at 12 o'clock and fix the wheel on the track with the mark at 12 o'clock for compensate the run out deformation with the gravity. For the complete diagnostic, I need to enter in the page again, close the cover for do the complete diagnostic. Now this is our information about the diagnostic measure. The information more or less are the same if you know the car, our car wheel balancer. The page for run out of the complete wheel with the first icon here is the run out. The second icon here is the peak to peak, the local deformation. You can see also the graphics, the blue line is the run out, the yellow is the line of the peak, the local deformation. The matching, in this case, the software don't suggest you to do the matching because these wheels don't have a deformation, but if you want, you can do also here the matching procedure. If you press in this icon, you can open the page of the matching procedure. You need to put the valve at 12 o'clock. We can put it. The valve is here, 12 o'clock. I can use also the one touch button for every procedure. In automatic, the balancer put the wheels in the right position and tell you do a mark at 12 o'clock. Now, when you have done this, the software tells you go on the tire changer and rotate the tire on the wheel, on the rim, with the mark in the same position of the valve. This one is the best position for matching and for reduce at maximum deformation on this rim and this tire. After that, the other information are, this is the run out for the complete wheel, this is the run out and deformation only of the rim that we take with the internal sonar, always deformation and lock and peak to peak. This is the run out only of the tire. We have run out of the complete wheel, run out of the rim, run out of the tire, and after we have the deformation of the side that we take with the lateral sonar. Always normal deformation and the peak to peak, the local deformation, the local position. Now we can come back. Other feature, if I close the weight management program plus and we work with aluminum rim, we take the measure for aluminum rim for work with alu 1P. I need to remove the weight for have a non-balancing. We do a spin for show you that also here we have for the track tire, for the track program, we have the possibility to split the weight under the spokes. In this case, we have a big unbalancing because I have taken the measure for aluminum rim, but this is a steel rim. If I put the tire, the wheel in the right position, I can use this icon for the same icon that we have in the other touchscreen wheel balancer. If I press this icon, I can split the weight. I need to give the position manually of the two spokes and the side, left and right side of the unbalancing, and save with the one touch button, and in automatic the machine split the weight under the spokes of the rim. Other function is the different operator, like the other machine. You can set in 3 different operators. And after, if we enter on the menu, we have the possibility to insert the dimension manually, because if you don't have a lateral sonar for the width, you need to enter the width manually. And also, this sonar works only with the maximum size, with the minimum size 17 inches. If your rim is 16 or 15 or 14, the sonar, lateral sonar don't work, and it's obligatory insert the width manually. And other things, we have always the same program for the optimization. In this case, we have an error because we don't do a spin for the tire, but it's the same program that we have in the other machine. You can turn and rotate the tire on the rim for reduce the unbalancing. Not the geometry, not the diagnostic, but the reduce the weight. Other things, here you can see for the weight management program how many weight you have saved, how many spin you have done with the program on. and is a page for the weight management program. And after we have, this is the setup. You can insert your data, the name of the company. You can change the information, the language on the setup, but this is not important. The last thing is car program. You can split from truck program to car, because with this machine you can work also with the car wheels. And if you work with car wheels, you have also one program more. This program is the iPOS Lite. In the truck we don't have, also only in the car. You can activate also this program that if you do the diagnostic of the four-wheel, the software suggests you the position to fix, to mounting the wheel on the car. Last thing, like the other models, you can connect directly on the wheel balancer the printer if you want, or if you connect the machine on internet, on the network, you can save the PDF on the network and print directly on the office, or if you want, you can also save a PDF on the USB key if you connect a USB on the machine. Other things, I think that I can finish with the accessory, because we have speak very quickly. The kit for the professional centering of the rim, with the flange that you center in the rim directly in the hole of the nut. The other kit standard for centering, with we have two different cones, 1 and 2, more little. This one, don't know if you see, 1 and 2 for centering the rim directly from the center hole. Okay, more basic kit. After we have the kit for the cones for centering the car. This kit have the cones of car and also the spring, because the wheel balancer arrive without the spring for lock and centering the rim. You have different cone. For example, one is here, little cone for car, okay, and the spring for centering the car. You see this one? Normally the same cone that we have in the car wheel balancer. Another accessory is these tools where you can put all your accessory and all your cones and flanges. And after, there is another flange, this one, smaller than the other one, for centering always on the hole of the nut, but for the rim with 6 holes, and the small rim with a light van or commercial van. And after we have different cones also for a van or a SUV, the medium dimension for work with the light truck. I think
Good.
it's everything.
I think so. Thank you, Enrico. So you've seen the machine can make a lot of course, it balances tires, but it can make a lot of extra operations. So from weight management to diagnostic, and quite handily, I think, especially for those who know Corghi, because there is a strong family feeling, but not only. So I hope you have enjoyed the presentation, and we hope you will enjoy our new series of truck and bus balancers 1680 and 1650. Thank you. Thank you, Enrico.
Bye.